welcome back to the 1313 podcast, the most mediocre podcast in the Star Wars universe. I'm Jacob.
I'm Jackson.
I'm Tommy.
To all you Regs, welcome back to the podcast. To all you Shinies, welcome to the podcast. This is the podcast. Welcome to the latest episode of Teeka's Trading Post, where today we're going to be actually going over our top 3 wants from the Black Series for this year. But before that, let's get into some of that product news.
Target has decided to ring in the new year with 3 brand new Black Series products in their system. They are warm, cold, and icy. Now, we have absolutely no clue what any of these products are. However, we do know that they are going to be $27 each. Now, that is a little bit expensive, we're not going to lie. However, we are hopefully speculating that these are going to be additions to the Clone Wars Black Series anniversary for this year.
Remember when everyone was freaking out trying to get that Droids Boba Fett, the Target exclusive Black Series figure? Well, now it's on clearance at Target, so I hope you feel pretty goofy and silly if you overpaid for it on eBay.
Hopefully you got a Ross nearby, because some Ross stores are actually to be getting the Phase 1 Clone Trooper Black Series figure for only $5. Now that is a deal, but if you don't got a Ross in your area, check out Entertainment Earth, because they just put up those figures back on pre-order.
We're not done with Codenames yet. The TVC has 2 brand new Codenames. They are Bethany and Baytown. Now, these are non-store exclusive figures. We just don't know what these figures are as well, just like the Black Series one. So, in time, hopefully we will find out soon.
Hot Toys is kicking off the Clone Wars 20th anniversary with an Obi-Wan Kenobi Hot Toy release as seen in the 2008 animated series. He also comes with his signature helmet that we actually didn't see in the show, but was always released with the action figures he came out with, so I think this was a really nice touch on Hot Toys' part.
Next up from Hot Toys, we have the reveal of this Mace Windu Hot Toy. I don't think it looks that good. I think the Black Series figure looks a little bit better than this. Yeah, it looks like a real human being, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't know. Something's rubbing me the wrong way with it. But I digress. It still looks cool. So pick it up if you like Mace Windu.
And finally, for the Attack of the Clones collection, we got the B2 Battle Droid. Now, this one looks absolutely amazing. We have been begging for this in the Black Series line for so long, so maybe this could spur Hasbro, but holy cow, does this droid look absolutely amazing. It's a very necessary addition to the Attack of the Clones line.
The newest wave of LEGO Star Wars sets is now hitting stores. I've seen both in person at Target and Walmart in my area. That would be the TIE Bomber set from Andor. You would also get the new 501st Battle Pack, as well as the Slave One Microfighter from the Book of Boba Fett. Make sure to go find all these sets in your local stores and send them our way.
Coming in your face with some more LEGO news, we have the Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary X-Wing Polybag. I actually think this one looks really good. It's a nice step up from Poe Dameron's X-Wing that we had around 2017. I think it looks really nice, and I will probably not be picking it up just because it's a polybag. I don't need it.
To absolutely ruin your morning, afternoon, or evenings, we have some new Funko news for you today. Now, the newest addition to this awful line is this meditating Rey. Wow, why would you buy this? Why would you waste your time even thinking that this was a necessary collection? Yes, it's a part of their, Women Are the Force collection, which is fine, because that's how we got the Sabine, and I'm not complaining about Sabine, but this is a pass.
So with the new year, that means more figures. So these are my top 3 Black Series figures that I hope that we get in the line this year. So for number 1, it's no secret, the figure I want to see most this year is a Phase 1 Captain Rex coming to the Black Series. With that 20th anniversary of the Clone Wars rolling around, I think this would be a fantastic addition just because I think Phase 1 is better than Phase 2. Second up, I know we have a pipeline for this already, but I'm really hoping that we actually get to see it this year. It's Starkiller. I know that we're going to get it eventually, but I want it now. I want it now. I think it looks, I want it now. And for my final figure, I would really like a disheveled, terrible looking Maul with spider legs. I feel like if that was a deluxe figure, that would be absolutely insane. I would love that. I would buy it up. Even if it was $50, I'd be like, dang, I'm $50 poorer. Give me that. And for my honorable mention, I would absolutely adore to see a 6-inch Limp Bizkit figure in the Black Series. This would just be such a cool addition. He's from my favorite movie, Return of the Bizkit, so he's my favorite Star Wars character overall, and I'm really disappointed that we haven't gotten him in the lines thus far.
Now, in no particular order, these are my Black Series top 3 wants for this year. So my number 1 is obviously a most picked. It's gotta be 5s. We already have Hecko. We know Jesse's in the pipeline. you gotta do 5s of the Clone Wars anniversary. I feel like it makes the most sense. The second one that I have that actually I don't see a lot of people talk about, but I feel like it should be more, is a brand new Yoda. The only Yoda that we have is from the original trilogy. I would like to see maybe a Black Series take on a prequel or a Clone Wars version of a Yoda, because I think that would be a really nice addition to a prequel kind of set for the Black Series instead of having to go with these diorama pieces. And then for my third figure, I would adore to see Captain Hauser in the Black Series from the Bad Batch. We have been begging and crying all year for this figure. Now, if we'll get it soon, who knows? The TVC has it, so I feel like it's only a matter of time. Now, for my honorable mention for the Black Series, I'm going to nominate 37th President of the United States, Richard Nixon. Now, not only was he not a crook, he was in my favorite video game ever, Call of Duty Black Ops 1 Zombies, where it historically documents him, President Kennedy, and Fidel Castro, and Dick Cheney, also saving the Pentagon from the invasion of zombies that the United States faced during that time. Now, like I'm saying, we need this in the Black Series.
For my top 3 for 2023, obviously, I'm going with the bandwagon pick right now. My first one's going to be the Super Battle Droid. I feel like Hasbro does such a good job with deluxe releases of droids, like Ned B and the Dark Trooper. They would do a fantastic job on this one as well. For my next pick, obviously, for anyone who watches the podcast, you know I am a big fan of the 2003 Clone Wars, so I would want Dirge. Dirge was one of my favorite villains from that show, and he was one of my favorite action figures as a kid, so please, I would love to get a Dirge, maybe even with his swoop bike. That's just one that I would want. And for my number 3 pick, I would choose a deluxe release of a Pong Krell from the 2008 Clone Wars. I absolutely love Pong Krell. He's one of my favorite Star Wars villains of all time, and I think that he would look really, really menacing on the shelf. And for my honorable mention, I'm going to choose your mom.
This week, we got this Lego set. Wow.
I'm so happy.
Very cool, much Lego, very desirable.
Mom said we had to share.
And for my other weekly pickup, in my quest to build my 5's costume, I actually had a member of the 501st send me a belt kit that he was working on, and then in doing so, he sent me some of his cards as well. So I want to say thank you so much to Mike for your help and for these awesome cards as well. Your belt piece will work very well for the costume that I'm doing.
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this episode of Teeka's Trading Post. We hope you liked it, and we hope you enjoyed our top 3 list for what we want to see this year and enjoyed those totally serious honorable mentions. If you haven't already, please make sure that you like and comment this video, as well as follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, if you want to go above and beyond in supporting the podcast, please support us on Patreon, because next month we're going to be giving away this Lego set. So if you want to win this 501st Battle Pack, make sure that you're supporting us in that Gungan Boss tier. Thank you so much for everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Goodbye, everybody! Woo!